Hello, welcome to video number 5 in my series on the Petal Promenade suite, which includes the stamp set, the bundle, and the paper, everything that goes in with the suite. And this is card number 5 that we'll be making, and I just stamped a flower on the inside and a flower on the envelope, and it's just a 3-panel card on the front with ribbon and some ovals. Right, so let me tell you a little first. Okay, so this is the paper that I used for this panel card. But if you watched my other videos too, because this is card number 5, you will see that I have used the wreath. I've used rectangle shape paper in here, as well as a bunch of others on the envelopes and stuff. But Stampin' Up! Has a special July 1st, yay! It is buy 3 designer series paper and get 1 free. Now it's only on a select group of papers, so, and this is one of them. So I just wanted to let you know that this is one of them. If you go to my blog, which you can find on my website, which is at stampingnana.com, I will have a list of the papers there, of all the other papers, this one plus the others as well. They'll be on special for this month, starting July 1st. Now they also have another special. If you become a part of my team in the month of July, you can get a your starter kit for $99. And with that, you pick out $125 of products, anything you want out of the catalog, up to, but not over, not even 1 cent over, $125. But there's tons of stuff to choose from, and I'm sure you already have a list. But they are offering a stamping pad family. If you become a demonstrator in the month of July, you can choose any of the color families and get it for free. That's $67.50 value. So you can pick the in colors, and it includes both all 4 years of in colors. You can pick the brights, the neutrals, the regals, or the subtles. So any one of those you can choose for free. So you get your kit for $99, which is free shipping. You get actually $125 worth of products, plus this, plus they have the sale on the designer series paper. So you're getting way over $200 worth of products by signing up as a demonstrator for free. Well, not for free, but for $99 for your kit. So now is as good a time as any to sign up to become a demonstrator. If you do not have a local demonstrator, I would love to earn your business, and I would love for you to be a part of my team. And that is all I have to say about it. If you have any questions, I'm here. You can ask me, contact me through my website, contact me through Facebook, and let's get started, okay? So here is our very, very pretty card. And supplies you will need for this, of course, will be your Grapefruit Grove stamp pad and a dauber. We are going to use Grapefruit Grove card front, which measures 4 by 5 1/4. Oops, and I forgot this. We're going to use a piece of very vanilla cardstock, and we are going to fold that in half. So this measures 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored or folded up 4 1/4, and then you just crease it with your bone folder. This is a thick, very vanilla cardstock. So a regular card base, A2 size. Then you'll have your front, your card front, which measures 4 by 5 1/4. Then you will need a piece of designer series paper, one piece, and then I want you to cut it into 3. So this is, all right, I have it written on here. That's the middle top, that's the left top, and that's the right. If you stick these 3 together, it makes one picture. So you can see the orange matches, and you can see that matches, the pink matches. Then I want you to cut it in 3. So what I did was I cut just under 1 3/4 inches on the left. Then I cut off just under 1 3/4 inches on the right, which left me my middle. Now this actual piece, now I've forgotten, measured. Let me measure it. It is 3 7/8 tall, and wide it is 5. So then I have all the measurements, everything you need on my blog. So, and then I suggest you mark them. So like that's the top and it's the left. That is the middle and that's the top. And that is the right and that's the top. So just mark them so you have them in order. Right, then I cut out a layering oval with the die cuts. And these are the 2 I used. So you need the scalloped, and you'll need the plain one. This measures, let me see, wide it is 2 3/4, and this one is just under 2 3/4 from end to end. Okay, so if that helps you, I don't know, they don't have numbers on them or anything, but that's the 2 I used for those. Then I used a stitched shape, an oval one. There's squares, ovals, and circles in here, and I used this one, and this one measures from end to end 2.5 inches. So that is the stitched one. So I've already cut these out, so it's, the video would go a little quicker. All right, so that is that. Then you will need 2 pieces of ribbon. Probably about 7 inches each. Okay, 2 pieces of ribbon, and this is the very vanilla gold edged or gold rimmed trimmed ribbon. Then I did the sentiment in the new, let me show you these, they're so adorable. You get the 5 in colors, the 2018 to 2020 in colors embossing powder. So yes, we have the colors. So we have the Grapefruit Grove, the Pineapple Punch, the Lovely Lipstick, the Blueberry Bushel, and the Call Me Clover powders. And we're going to use the Grapefruit Grove powder on the sentiment. So I can put these aside. And you'll need your embossing buddy, your Versamark, and a tray or a piece of paper to do your powder on. So let's do our sentiment first. I'll show you. You probably already know, but let me just go through the steps of doing it. You take your embossing buddy, and then you take your piece you're going to stamp on. Let me move my envelope out the way right now. And you wipe off your paper that you're going to stamp on. And then I've got my sentiment up here. I'm using the same sentiment. It says, big ways, small ways, love you always. I thought that was so adorable. So that's what I'm using. And again, this sentiment is from the Accented Blooms. Big ways, small ways, love you always. And this is a beautiful set. I will work on this one later, but right now I'm going to do this one. So let's stamp our image. Kind of center it. pop it off and take your powder. See if I can pick this up without touching it. Oh dear, right. And just pour it on and tap it off. So there is our sentiment thing. Now, all you do is you take your heat tool and you dry it until it goes shiny. In case you didn't know, that's what you do. But I'm not going to do it on camera. I already have one right here. So this is the one I will do when I'm done my video, and this is the shiny one. So we'll keep that one, and I'll put that one aside right now. I just wanted to go through the steps to show you. I love these in colors and the embossing powder colors. I think they're adorable. So bright and vibrant. Right. So let's put these away. All right. We can literally glue these together right now. So why don't I do that? So I'm just going to stick some glue on the back of the Grapefruit Grove. Yes, you will need to use some scraps or cut a piece off of your cardstock. That's that. And then this one, I'm going to do the same thing. Just tape it on there. I am not going to use dimensionals because I think the card is thick enough already. So let's just leave it at the, so that would be 3, 4, like 5 layers, maybe 6 layers. So we don't want to put too many layers on. I'm going to take my little sponge dauber. I should have done this before. Oops. And I'm going to just go around the edges real quick, just to give it a little bit of definition. A little bit of color on the edge. You can be a lot more careful than me and do a good job. Wow, we're already into July. July 1st. My goodness gracious. I can't believe how quick the year is moving. Like, all right, so that is all I'm going to sponge. Press that down, it's sticking up. All right, close my ink pad. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that aside right now. Take my paper and I'll get my left top. And we're going to layer that on here. So this is, I start on the left. Oh, I left a gap in this one. All right. So start on the left. And then we'll do the top right. I prefer to use liquid glue. It gives you that little bit of wiggle room. So, yep, that's the right. So we'll bring it down about even with that. Nope. Let's try again. A little more. There we go. That's good. There we go. See, you have room to maneuver if you don't get it even. So now you take your middle top, put your glue on, and then you just center it right in the middle. And I didn't quite leave enough room, so we don't have much of any gap, but you can see the color a little. Right. Got a tiny little gap in there. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Gosh, I just love this paper. Right. So now we're going to just take our ribbon and put it about 1/3 of the way up. How about we just put this on at about 1 1/4 inches, right? So 1 1/4. So about there, 1 1/4, about there. Just to adhere this little bit of ribbon. There we go. So straighten that up a little. Right, now we're going to take this also and we are just going to glue it. You can use tape runner if you like. You can use your snail if you like, but I just like using glue. Seems to stick better. And I'm going to stick this like in the center of this panel and press it down. Press that there. Right. Now I'm going to take my little bow maker my hubby made me, and I'm just going to tie a bow. All I do is I do like a care ribbon or a cause ribbon, tuck that under, pull it over, and then tie a knot right here, or just one little pull. And pull it down. There we go. And there is my bow. Need to trim it, so I'm just going to trim about there and about there, so we just have this little bow. Cute. There we go. And I need some glue dots. Let me use a couple of these glue dots. I don't know what I did with me pokey tool right now, so I'm going to have to pick it up now and put it about in the center of this panel here on the ribbon, and then I'll take another one and I'll put it on the back of the ribbon. I use these for my paper pumpkins, if you haven't heard me say that before. And there's my ribbon. Then we're going to just take this and glue to the card. So we're gluing the Grapefruit Grove front to the Very Vanilla card. So let's stick this on. We'll leave that up there. Straighten it up. There. I'm going to have to trim a little bit off this edge. It's just a little tad too big for my liking. So I'm going to trim it off. I don't know why. It must have been, yeah, it's crooked. It must have been cut crooked to begin with. So there we go. Much better. Perfect. Right. Okay, so that is our card. And what I did was I just stamped on the inside, and we can do that. I have the stamp already, and I took the stamp, the flower from the Beautiful Promenade stamp in this suite, and I'm going to stamp it in Grapefruit Grove. So let me, oh, here's a piece of paper, stamp off onto a scrap, which I did here, yeah. Alright, so stamp that off, and we're just going to place it right at the bottom. There we go. And that's just to bring the cards together. And I did the same thing with the envelope. You just take your envelope and voila, stamp off, then stamp there. So there we go. We have the 3-panel Petal Promenade card. I think they're pretty. Now this one has a lot bigger of a gap in it, but I actually like this one with just the tiny gap. So, oh, gems. Let me put some of them on there. They're not gems, they're pearls. And yes, I do. There's my poke tool. I'm going to just put 3 gems down in here, and I'm going to use the light ones this time. I used the dark ones. I like this color. It goes much better. Looks like Grapefruit Grove. Sure does. So we'll use 3 of these. So you have a guide. This is your center. So you just stick 2 there and then put the 1 in the middle. You can pick them up. There we go. And how is that? Voila. So there is number 5 in my series of 7. I'm going to do 7 on this suite. I haven't really decided yet what my next card will be, but it will be a pretty one. Because this is a pretty suite, so it's always a girly kind of design is what I'll have to come up with. So anyway, thank you for watching. I will have all the measurements and supplies that you need on my blog. I will also list the papers that are the special buy 3 get 1 free on select designer series paper, and I'll mention the special again for becoming a part of my team. And you can visit my website if you'd like to join up. There's a button there that you can click to join my team. And I appreciate you watching, and you have a wonderful day. And to all the people in the USA, you have a happy 4th of July out there. Good night. Bye.